Welcome to PK Show. I'm Chef Martin Omondi, pastry chef in the Fairmont, the Norfolk. Today I'm going to show you how to make or to cook a lemon tart with the burnt meringue. Welcome and enjoy. Yes. I have the ingredients here for making the lemon meringue. I separated it into 3 segments. The first segment is about the pastry crust. And the pastry crust, we are using flour, baking flour, butter, custard sugar, a little bit of vanilla essence, and 1 whole egg. So that's the crust part of it. The lemon curd cream itself, we are going to make it squeeze lemon, sugar, butter, eggs, cornstarch. This one will lead the process of cooking. The third part of it, we are going to make the meringue. The meringue that I'm going to make is Swiss meringue. So we are going to use egg white as well as custard sugar. So let me start with the pastry crust. The pastry crust, this is the baking flour. The ingredient is 200 grams. After putting it there, you add the icing sugar. Then we put the butter. The butter is 150 grams. So the butter should be soft but cold. And then we add the vanilla essence. So because I'm going to mix it with my hands, so I have to put the hand gloves. So after putting the hand gloves, then I break the eggs. But I will not mix it that time. I just break it and leave it there. So I have to crumble the butter, flour, icing sugar, vanilla essence. That we band it. Then this one we have to put it in the fridge because it is sticky. Why is it so sticky? Because we want our crust to be a little bit fluffy, not hard crust. So that when you are enjoying your lemon tart, you get it a little bit crunchy and fluffy when eating it. So after this, when we put it in the fridge, so now when the crust is ready, like this one, we need to freeze it for around 10 minutes in the freeze. Then from the fridge, we roll it, then we cover our baking trays, then we pre-bake it again. I'm going to take it to the freezer for 10 minutes. And then I'll come and roll it again. My crust now is ready for rolling. So I dust a bit of the flour. After making it on the baking tray like this, the tin one, sorry. Then I put the dough inside, I shape it. We just trim it to get a very nice shape. These are the rice, we wrap it on the cling film, then we put it inside here. So these, they are ready to be baked. Oven temperature 150, that is rational oven, at a time 12 to 15 minutes. After that, we are going to remove it out and then fill it with the lemon tart or lemon curd. Okay, I'm putting the rice inside to help the dough, the paste, not to fall down, not to come down. You know, when you bake it just like that, it tends, when it's falling up, when the dough is rising up, then when it is cooking, it tends to go down, to slip down. So we are not going to get the shape where we can pipe the lemon curd inside. So that's the reason why we can use rice, or we can also use beans. We call it blind baking in pastry terminology. So this one I'll take to the oven for that particular time. So while the crust is baking in the oven, I'm doing the cleaning a bit so that we can proceed with another process of making curd, lemon curd. So as I said, making lemon curd, I have the lemons, and I'm using also one orange, at least to reduce the sourness of the lemon. So I'm washing them. So I have to grate some of it because I'm going to use grated before I squeeze the lemon juice. I have to grate it a bit. So we are trying to take the zest, at least the zest, they bring the good aroma. Even I said initially, have to put some of the oranges. The orange, at least it combines well with the lemon. Just to reduce the sharp taste of lemon. So, this was the strainer, straining it. Now, this now my pot. I have to cook this. So I have to add a little bit of water on my lemon juice, at least to reduce the sharpness also. So this one is like 50 ml. So I put it there. This is the sugar, which is the sugar. It's 100. You know, lemon is so acidic, so it needs to be sweet. So the cornstarch we have to dilute with a little bit of cold water. So after that, I start to make it dissolve inside nicely. After that, I have to break the 2 eggs. Okay, this is the cornstarch with my eggs. I mix them together, then I whisk, mix it very nice. It's cornstarch, water, eggs. So when the lemon juice, sugar is boiling like that, then I have to add this. And then cook it nicely. Because of cornstarch and eggs, so we are going to get it thickened. So we call it as a custard. So when it is bubble, you know it's already cooked. It's supposed to cook well so that when you are eating the curd, you should not feel the taste of eggs or the cornstarch. So it's done. So I remove it from the heat. Then this one also, I have to change it to another container. And then it has to cool down. We cannot pipe it on the crust when it is hot. So I have to cool it down very nicely. And after cooling it down, so this is the lemon curd, hot. I'm going to cool it down. While it is cooling down, I'm going to work on the garnishes, the candied orange. So right now I'm taking it to the fridge so that it can cool down. So already our baked tartlets, or the pastry crust is here. So it's just waiting for the curd to cool down so that we can fill it. For the time being, I'm going to make the orange candies for the garnish. This one is just, we slice it thinly. Just like that. Then I put a little bit of caster sugar. Then I'll take it to the oven to dry up. This is just for garnish for the last product. So while this one is going to be in the oven drying up, and now our curd is already cooled down. This now the curd, it should be nicely smooth, So it looks very delicious. So this is my piping bag. I'm going to put the curd on the piping bag so that I feel the crust. So if you see, the curd is not stiff. Also, it is not too soft, running. So that's the right consistency. Because as a dessert, you need something that when you put it into your mouth, it melts away, out. So now I have to pipe it here on our crust. That's okay. So this one now is ready, but we can't call it meringue because we have not added the meringue. So it is just lemon curd tarts. So now I'm going to the third process of making meringue. As initially I said, the meringue is egg white, caster sugar, whisk together, be fluffy, and then we either burn it with a flaming torch or we can bake it direct in the oven. So it depends. But I said this one we are going to work on Swiss meringue. So this is my eggs. I have to separate the 2 eggs. So here we have got our egg white. Then I put it in the bowl. We have the icing, the caster sugar here. I'm going to use half of it, but there are 2 ways of making it. You can just add the egg white and icing sugar or caster sugar, then you whisk together, or you start by whisking the egg whites, then slowly adding the caster sugar. So that's what we are going to do. So I'm whisking this over bain-marie, hot water. This helps to cook the egg white a bit. So even this one we can use with our KitchenAid machine. It quickens the process. There, here. The egg white needs to be stiff before we start adding the sugar. So our meringue is already fixed, so you know it can't fall down. That's how we test it. So my piping bag here. Then I fill my piping bag with the meringue. So also again have to pipe it. So this now is ready, but we have to burn the meringue. We have to cook the meringue. The meringue, so sometimes we can put it direct in the oven and leave it at a little bit for 3 minutes at temperature of 170. After 3 minutes, the meringue will have cooked, and then you remove it out. The disadvantage with that is that you'll have to cook the curd itself will be warm, and we need to eat it at room temperature. So I have my blowtorch. So we fixed it. And this one, it's chef's magic. So now, this is our now full dessert. So we have lemon tart with burnt meringue on top. So I just want to plate it now so that we can have a taste and see and get the comments from my able clients. Yes, Sharon, this is the dessert, lemon meringue tart. I would like you to have a taste of it so that we can get your feedback. The lemon meringue tart, the base is the pastry crust. We have butter, flour, and icing sugar. Then inside is filled with lemon curd, lemon juice, sugar, butter, a bit of cornstarch. And then on top is meringue. Meringue is icing sugar and egg white. It's a very nice one. You have a taste of it. And when you are eating it, you go down the crust, get the crust, the meringue, and yes. So this is how we eat it. We got it this way. Yes. So how is it?
Very, very nice.
Yeah. You get the combination. Lemon. So the lemon is not all that sharp taste because we add a bit of orange juice and just orange is inside. Yes.
So nice.
It's a very good dessert, especially when you have taken seafood. It's the best when you cleanse with lemon. As Sharon said, she has enjoyed the dessert. That's great. I welcome all people who are ready to come to enjoy with the dessert in the Fairmount, the Norfolk. This is the iconic hotel in our city with the best chefs and the best pastry chef. Our desserts are classic. Therefore, welcome. Thank you, the program of Tupike Show. Asante.